Good evening, good evening, everybody, and welcome to Commit Watch. I am your host, Stephen Willis. We're going to talk all about recruiting, and we've kind of are starting a new thing right now. It's called Commit Watch. A commitment comes in, we'll tell you a little bit about him. Today was Kyirin Heath out of Mansfield Legacy out in Texas. He's a 6'4", 230 tight end. And what does that particular mean? Well, he is a pretty special athlete, and you will see him making all kind of plays. He's what we call a wide receiver plus. He's going to be a little bit bigger than a wide receiver. It's going to make him a little bit slower. He has excellent hands, and he has a chance to make all kinds of plays. He comes from Texas, which means he's been developed properly. But as a wide receiver plus, his job in this offense will be to attack behind the linebackers. Whenever I tell you that this offense tortures linebackers, this is another element of that, is the tight end position getting behind them and that little gap that develops whenever they rush up to fit their gaps or they drop into pass coverage. He's got a little bit of Evan Ingram in him. He's 6'4", 230. He's a little bit bigger than Evan was when he got here. But he looks like an extremely athletic tight end. And with Lane Kiffin's track record of recruiting tight ends, there's a reason to be quite excited moving forward. You can look at him in the red zone and watch how easily he catches the ball. And just nothing, receiver touchdown. There's not a lot you can do. Now, you can see in the system that they asked him to do a little bit different than we do. Now, he lined up a lot on the line of scrimmage. At Ole Miss, he'll line up a lot as kind of an offset back, as an H-back. And his role will be to either block and serve as a fullback on those runs that we do about 60% of the time, or attack behind that linebacker position I was talking about earlier. He has the athleticism to do both. They can even split him out and throw a screen pass to him real quick. Little quick hitch, and he's athletic enough to go out and get you a couple of yards. Again, this is in Texas. These are fairly polished high school players, and they probably play at a level in high school that you're not used to seeing. But that can be turned to benefit because we are going to ask him to do things a little bit different than even he did at Mansfield Legacy, than Texas A&M would ask him to do, than LSU would ask him to do, than Florida. Just list goes on, because when it comes to this offense and what we do, we are still a little bit niche. You can't really beat around the bush on that too much. But we are a little bit niche when it comes to our offense, so our tight end position is going to reflect that probably more than other positions on the field. So I look forward to seeing Kyirin Heath come on campus and contribute, and exactly what we're going to do with him. Because the offense will go back to looking more like Kenny Yeboah in the system than it's going to look this season without Elijah Moore and Kenny Yeboah. Anyway, we'll see you tomorrow on the Palmcast. I'm Stephen Willis.